What's going on, y'all? It's the Kid J Nolan here. Now, it is the 50th year in hip hop, or at least the 50th year of documented hip hop. So there's a lot of talk going on for the 50th year. As we all know, 2023, really since 2021 or so, has been the time of the ladies in hip hop. They've been running the game. I've said this multiple times on my channel. I'm not backing down from none of you niggas out there that feel a way about it. I'm not saying they're making the best music. I'm saying they're the most consistent and they're feeding their fans what they want. A lot of y'all niggas out there, you stink. I'm not here to talk about that in this exact moment. I just wanted to put that message out there to encourage y'all to get on your shit. Now, the real reason that we're here for this video today is to talk about the new Netflix docuseries that's coming out called Ladies First, which is documenting the history of women in hip hop. All right, so it goes back all the way to the late 70s, early 80s, all through every era in hip hop, and highlighting all of the leading ladies that did their thing, put their personal stamp on hip hop, brought their flair, their energy, everything that they did. I think this is long overdue to give the women their just due. Of course, with the name Ladies First, they have Queen Latifah as the face of the project, which I think is well deserved because Queen Latifah has been excellence in every angle, right? As a rapper, as a singer, as a jazz musician, as an actress, doing Broadway. Like, there's nothing that she hasn't accomplished in hip hop, and she sold hella records in multiple genres. The project will be dropping on August 9th, so that's just in a couple of weeks. And we got to talk about who's actually featured in there. I just talked about Queen Latifah, but she's not the only person affiliated with the project, of course. So let's get into the official synopsis here, okay? It says, this timely limited doc series recontextualizes the irrepressible women of hip hop and their role in the genre's 50 years by reinserting them into the canon where they belong, at the center from day one to present day. Each of our 4 installments features a parade of iconic MCs like MC Lyte, Queen Latifah, Rah Digga, up-and-coming artists such as Lotto, Tierra Whack, alongside key figures from record label stylists and journalists. They're also giving flowers to originators like Sha Rock, who was indeed the first female rapper ever, if I'm not mistaken, Roxanne Shante, hearing real talk from contemporary superstars like Saweetie and Coyle Ray. This 4-episode series is a Culture House production. It is executive produced by Dream Hampton, Troy Carter, Nashim Najan, Carrie Twig, MC Lyte, Nicole Galofsky, Justin Simeon, and Jennifer Ryan. As I just told you who's in the actual docuseries, there's a lot of outrage about who's not in it, namely Nicki Minaj and Missy Elliott. Okay, now number one, Nicki Minaj fans, the barbs are going absolutely haywire. They're not understanding how you could ever have a hip-hop documentary about the ladies and not include the top-selling female rapper of all time. To be honest, I don't disagree with them. I've had my own peppered past with the barbs, you know what I'm saying? I've critiqued Nicki Minaj on my channel. I've also given Nicki Minaj her fair share of credit on this channel as a legend, and I think if you do anything concerning hip-hop and women, you have to put her at the top of the top. Same thing for Missy Elliott. If you want to put 1A, 1B, you know what I mean? I'm cool with that. I don't have no issue with them being in the co-headline spot. If you want to say Missy Elliott is the number 1, Nicki 2, you want to say Nicki 1, Missy 2, I really don't care at this point, you know, but I think they definitely deserve to be mentioned. They definitely deserve to be championed. I know that this is a limited series. There's only 4 installments, but I honestly feel like by the time y'all get to the 4th installment, y'all better get some shit together. What I will say, we don't know if they're not going to be in it. Maybe this is just the first trailer. Maybe they're trying to hide some things. Maybe they're keeping some things under wrap. They didn't want to just blow the whole entire load pause on this one trailer, on this one announcement. They wanted to leave some mystique. I'm going to give them that benefit of the doubt, especially with the people that they have involved with this. Dream Hampton is a historian of music. She's affiliated with Jay-Z. I think she worked on Jay's Decoded book, if I'm not mistaken. She's done a lot of things in the culture. Troy Carter is a legendary executive in music. He's been around for a long time, worked at labels, been associated with artists like Alicia Keys, So many more. I couldn't even run down the entire list. I've talked about his distribution company on my channel numerous times, Venice Music. So I've got a lot of respect for Troy Carter. I'm not going to disparage his name. I don't know Rasheem Najan that well. I don't know Carrie Twig. I do know MC Light, of course. She's going to have her own segment in there. You could already bet that. I also don't really know Justin Simeon and Jennifer Ryan all that well, but they're the producers. And like I said, I think that there may be more to be revealed. You also have to consider the fact that maybe they put the call in for these ladies to be on the documentary and maybe their schedule didn't align. Maybe their management team didn't respond back. Maybe something in the email chain, email thread got skipped over. Somebody missed out on an opportunity and they still had to move forward with it. These are all things that have to be considered. I'm not trying to bail Netflix out because I know they've made mistakes like this in the past. But I also want to say that they've made some really good hip hop documentaries on the platform that I've enjoyed watching. They've dug deep. They didn't skip over a lot of stuff. So I want to try to give them the benefit of the doubt that they at least attempted to get these two legends on there. I also think that there's going to be hella more people on there. Rhapsody made an appearance in the trailer. Her name is not in this press release. We see artists like Cardi B, Coi Leray, Glorilla, all of these different artists that are in the trailer, yes. But if they're not in here, there had to be some type of business mix-up. I don't know if they licensed their video or audio to be used. Again, maybe they didn't have time to do any interviews. Maybe they didn't want to be associated with this project. Perhaps they have their own projects on the way and they wanted to focus more on that. Maybe they have their own 50 years of hip-hop for the women that they want to do. I know Missy Elliott is very involved. That could always be a thing, especially with her connection to all of the ladies on here, the MC Lights, the Queen Latifahs, all of them. Missy's tight with all of the women pioneers in hip hop. So I don't think that they would make a misstep like this without at least speaking to her. As for Nicki Minaj, she's rubbed a lot of people the wrong way over the duration of her career. I don't know why they would skip over her. I feel like this definitely had to have been a business problem. Maybe she wanted to be paid for something, right? That's all I could think of, because I just don't see, if they approached her up front, why she wouldn't be there, unless she just turned it down. You have people on Twitter that are really up in arms. They're like, no Nicki, no Missy, no Foxy, no Trina, no Lauren. What's the point? Again, we're judging this just off a trailer. There was only so much real estate. I definitely think that they could have worked in some more things, but again, they may not have been able to get licenses to show people's content. You got to approach people's labels, shareholders, rights holders, all of that different stuff. That's the only thing that I could possibly think was holding this up. And they were like, you know what? We're going to push forward with this project. We can't wait on these ladies to get back to us. The culture is more important. We have to focus on those that gave us the release forms, gave us their blessing. We got to keep moving. We have others saying Nicki, Lauren, Missy, Left Eye, Wanda D, Foxy, Salt and Pepper, Banks. Who the hell, who you mean Banks? Who talking about Banks? I know you're talking about Erica Banks. They say Megan, not even a tribute for Gangsta Boo, who passed away this year. Y'all kind of missing out on WAP. I mean, that's Cardi B's song, but Megan was on WAP. They showed WAP very boldly. Even with Left Eye not being mentioned, I think that that's an issue with TLC. We don't know if they own the rights to anything in the estate. I don't know if anybody's here to sign off on anything that had anything to do with her. There's just questions that need to be answered, and at this moment, we don't have those. I would love for the producers of this project to come out and speak on this, address these things, at least put a couple of tweets out. Netflix themselves, Strong Black Lead, they're not going to speak on it. But again, I would love for the producers to address the elephant in the room, because that is a big misstep. There's no way that they would ever do a hip hop documentary and skip over Jay-Z or Tupac. It's just not going to happen. You might not even get Hove in the studio, right? But you're going to say, hey, just give us the license to one motherfucking video, please. We'll just take a 30-second snippet and goddamn chop it up throughout the whole video. We need to have you on here. So I think they should have had that same energy for Nicki Minaj and Missy Elliott both. But again, we don't know the business behind the scenes that may have restricted it. We have music executive Ray Daniels in the comments on Instagram saying every chance they get to minimize our history, they do it. That's by design, though. They want us not appreciating our elders. I'm really not sure I compute here, Ray. We have the first female rapper ever in the documentary. We have MC Light. We have Queen Latifah. We have Roxanne Shante. We have all of them in there. So that's not taking out any of the elders, right? You also have all of the eras in between. I saw Lil' Kim. People said they didn't see Foxy Brown. I'm quite sure. How many hip hop conversations have you had where Lil Kim was mentioned and Foxy Brown didn't come up? I'm quite sure she's going to be in there. This is a full 4 episodes that we have to look forward to. Again, there could be some surprises. There may be more to be revealed. There may be a secondary trailer that comes out before the 9th. I'm trying to hold out some type of hope for Netflix because, to be honest, if they don't get this shit right, the ladies ain't going to play with y'all. Y'all know, over the last 15 years, women have been the most mobile people in the culture, especially black women, when it comes to marching for our fallen soldiers, marching for our children that get battered by police, marching for George Floyd. All of these movements were primarily spearheaded by black women, so you can't really play with them. They will get y'all motherfucking app canceled. Y'all already raising prices. Y'all already don't want niggas sharing the password and the code and shit in the house. So if y'all come out with this documentary with no Missy, no Nicki Minaj, especially Nicki Minaj with one of the biggest Hive fan bases in music history, this shit gonna be a problem. Unfortunately, I was not in the boardroom to make any of these decisions, so I don't have all the answers at this current moment. If any of them do happen to come out with a statement, if they do give some sort of explanation, I'll be sure to share that. But until then, I guess I'm gonna have to catch you all on the next one, okay? Be sure to like and share this video. Be sure to comment down below with your thoughts. Let me know if you have any theories as to why these 2 great artists may have been skipped over that I didn't address. And as always, if this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit the post notification bell for all updates. I will see y'all on the next one, all right? Much love and respect. Y'all stay safe out there. Peace!